Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the second channel for a more casual daily video. This weekend ended up being busier than I thought, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to do all 31 days as main channel videos. That would just be assuming like if every day goes right, I probably can. But, there's other stuff that has to get done. Next weekend, I'm out of town as well, so probably second channel updates like Saturday, Sunday of next weekend. But this week is a big one, waiting on a couple film rolls to get developed. It might be more of a camera-focused week, we'll see. First, it'll be the hand planer video, and then I'm building a desk out of a door that'll be turned into a DIY film scanner. And then there's 2 rolls of film that I'm waiting to get back. And once those are back, I can do the camera videos for each one of those and then do the DIY film scanning. It is October 12th. I went back and looked at my series from last year and the year before. And both of those series on the 12th, I was talking about routine and sleep. I think, being roughly a week and a half into this thing, a little bit before the halfway point, there's just like this natural hit of like, not like total burnout, but like a little period of readjustment before diving into the remaining half or 2/3 of the 31 days. And funny enough, I'm experiencing that again here on day 12. So I don't know, there's a pattern. I'm feeling good. I love the daily creation. Like I feel very alive, very active. Like I'm really considering continuing to do this like 2 or 3 videos a week in November. Probably space it out a little, like 2 a week or something like that. Not totally putting out something every day, but I'm really enjoying the workflow of like, instead of grinding away at a longer project and then getting to release it maybe every week or 2, being able to just kind of complete the work for the day and then that's done and I get to upload it. That's a very nice feeling. Even doing a similar thing with like a 1-day film, a 1-day edit, that would also be really nice. Just streamlining things and being able to put things out faster in general, I've really been enjoying. But it does catch up to you. On the topic of routine and sleep, like just over the past 11 days or whatever, each day that I'm making a video sequentially, just my sleep schedule gets pushed further and further back. Like the first day I had the video uploaded fairly early in the afternoon, and then it was the evening, and then it was the night, and then I pushed it to 9 a.m. by doing a second channel video to buffer it out. And so it just keeps getting pushed back and back and back. It's like barely not quite a 1-day process yet, and so I'm just kind of wrecking my sleep schedule by putting the pressure on myself to do the main channels all the time, because at the end of the day, I think I do get more done in a week if I'm maintaining a healthy sleep schedule. It's easy for me to convince myself in the moment that like, oh, if I just push myself until 2 a.m., then we're all good. But then it's like the next day is kind of ruined by that. So it's like, just need to approach it from a slightly more forward planning angle, because like the whole first week of this thing I was just like living day to day, which I really do enjoy. It's just like that does catch up to you. So that's my little near halfway takeaways from right now, is just like there's the initial like adrenaline rush of like living day to day and just needing to put something out immediately, and now it's like, all right, well, we still have like 3 weeks left in this thing. I can afford to like, just make a little simple something here on the second channel or a live stream, and then kind of readjust and figure out what my strategy is for the next 19 days. Ooh, I did finish that tripod stand. The camera's set up right now on the light stand with the tripod head on it. So that's a little modification I finished up today. Had to do some janky stuff with a JB Weld steel stick, sticking a threaded bolt in there so that I could get the tripod head on it. But it seems to be working well. I need to come up with some kind of fixture so that when I spin the tripod head, it doesn't loosen the bolt that's attaching it. But that can be some simple kind of clamping thing. I hope everyone else is doing well on their daily creation journeys heading into the second half of the month here soon in the next couple days. I'm learning a lot. I hope you are too. Just figuring out how to adjust and keep going with this. I know I was talking to some people in the Discord and they're feeling exhausted entering week 2 as well. But I think that's an essential and good part of it. Just figuring out how to manage all that ambition, manage the amount of pressure that you're putting on yourself, not make it unfun, but you know, it's building grit is what it is. Finding that sweet spot where you are like pushing yourself hard every day to get something done. Like the 31-day streak is a hard thing to do, but not pushing yourself to the point of like total burnout or ruining your sleep schedule or whatever. Because at the end of the day, you will have better takeaways and do better work if you're approaching it in a healthy manner. Pushing yourself to your absolute limit is not always the answer. So if you're doing daily October as well, feel free to write up in the comments how you're feeling at this point, how you are readjusting with the ambition of week 1 going into the second half of this thing. Just remember, it's all for fun. It's all for learning. It's all for building momentum that can continue into November and the months beyond. Really just pushing yourself and building routines and habits can take you so far. You never really realize it in the moment, but like looking back at what creating daily in the last 2 Octobers has done for me, it's like pretty obvious how much it has helped. Because even just human psychology wise, building habits is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. For me, I feel like I'm already starting to build a little bit of habits, like the instinct to just hop right into the edit after finishing a project is like something that's always been harder for me. And this challenge has pushed me to do that more often. And now that's like the regular workflow. Not that I'm there yet, but you know, that feels like the natural course of action now instead of that being like a crazy thing. Better habits with shooting videos and planning videos, what is and isn't a project that can get done in a day or two, diving down less unnecessary rabbit holes that are gonna waste multiple days, just kind of going and getting things started. And most importantly of all, knowing when something is good enough, knowing what is good enough for me and what that feels like to create. All those new habits and practices are things that I'm going to take out of this, and I'm sure I'll learn even more in the next 19 days. So if you're along with me on this journey, keep at it, keep on moving, keep on making stuff. Don't take yourself too seriously. Lower the pressure if you have to. Raise it back up, and it will all be worth all the effort. Thank you. See you tomorrow.